Hi everyone and welcome back. If you had made it so far, congratulations, we are in module 3. The course is called Living with AI, the simple course everyone missed. We are in module 3 where we will go into tips and tricks of how to use AI in your daily life. Before we move forward, I want to show you what we did in module 2. We went on examples how people are using generative AI. We explained some examples using different browsers, different providers to research and gather information, content creation, learning and education. We also talk about generative AI. It's not only text. It's not only you write text and you get back text. Generative AI can also generate audio from text, images from text, video from text, and it's further in developing that from images to video, etc., etc. So it's changing, but we are focusing currently, at least in these first 3 modules, only on text, and for that we have the name LLMs. LLMs is an implementation of text to text. So if you hear the word LLM, it means you are talking about you write something, you give some text as an input, and then you get back some text. All right, let's go to module 3, tips and tricks. For today, I think it's easier to just go and try it. We will test several providers so that you can see what I'm talking about. The first one would be, let me choose one, probably ChatGPT. Let's start with ChatGPT. It was the first one, so probably it's nice to start with them and show you a little bit. Let's explore together. Instead of a course, I just wanted to show you what you can actually do. As we saw in the second module, you can just write something here and you will get any answer that you want, like talking with a friend, any problem that you might have. There are a lot of options here that you can do: create image, analyze images, coding, brainstorming, surprising, analyze data, help me write. So that's fine. There's a lot of things that we will see also in the future. Probably interesting for you is to know that it has a way of saving everything. So every time you write something, I want to know about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. It gives you some information. It will save the information here in a chat. So you have everything written there. You can go somewhere else. You can go home. You can do shopping, and then you come back. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about dinosaurs. So you will come here and then you will be like, okay, which one is the biggest one? And it will continue with the same conversation that you had. It always remembers the information that you have. My favorite color is blue. Remember it, please. You can put it there. You can go somewhere, and again it will remember. Even if you are in a new chat and you're talking now about, tell me about ants, right? It will display some things. If you come back to the previous conversation, which is my favorite color, and then you will get it's blue, it will remember that. That's really powerful. A lot of things you can keep in your chats. You can give information and it will remember for you the names of your children, or maybe it's those things you don't want them to remember, but there are some things that you might want them to remember. This is private, it's for you, and you can anytime, even you can bookmark them and say, oh, I will bookmark this one so that you can come at some point. So this way you can get organized and have each topic, each conversation, you come back and you can just continue your conversation. You can, of course, you can delete it, you can share it, you can do a lot of things. I don't know if I should show you already. If you don't care, you can close the bar. Let's see, what else do you have? You can do a chat. Probably library might be interesting to see. Library, it's all the images that you are uploading. You will be able to see everything here. And now I want to talk about this little thing here, GPTs. GPTs is like someone created a chat and put a lot of information. Remember, the best numbers are 10 and 2. and then it save it forever, and every time somebody comes and looks at it, it will know that the best numbers are 10 and 2. So similar, someone create something called GPTs, which is small chats that do something for you and you don't have to write everything again. For example, let's see what you have. You can analyze data, creating writing coach. Somebody created this chat that you can just start chatting with them, and it will give you feedback on whatever you write. Maybe you wrote something and it already will give you some answers. Can you do that by yourself? Yes, you could do it. You could go to your chat and say, you are an experienced coach that knows how to publish books, knows what are the best ways to hook people. I will give you a sentence, a piece of text, and you will tell me how to improve it. Right? You are already giving a context, a goal, a mission to your chat, and now you can here write. You can come in and start asking things, posting your chat, etc. If you don't want to do it because there are so many things, you can just go to someone already did it and share it in the internet. So there's a lot of things that people are writing about and give you finance tips, marketing, education. People are already creating these kind of instructions. They write a lot of instruction, maybe 1, 2, 3 pages of information, and they can configure this special chat for you so that you don't have to do it. But again, you could do it. It could take you time, but if you want just to click there, you will find that there are some options. Now, if you wanted to create your own and share it with people, I think you will need to have a subscription. Then you will be able to create your own GPTs and have them written and set. Those are the GPTs, and this is ChatGPT. Now let's go to another one. Let's go to Google Gemini. Let's see what's happening there. Gemini, similar interface. You can ask. It gives you a deep research. It lets you generate a canvas. I think a canvas, I'm not sure how it was, to create a document and also generate with images. You can also use the microphone, similar thing like the other. And it has something called gems. You can imagine it's the same. It remembers your chats. You can start a new one. It's really similar to what you are doing here. In terms of gems, again, is the same. Some of them by Google. Play chess with a language model. I don't know how you can do that. I guess you can start with letters. So yeah, you can see this is something created by someone. Images are created here, really interesting. Don't know if brainstorming, if I will do it. You can brainstorm, it doesn't matter. So there are a lot of things that you can explore with gems. And you can also generate your gems. I'm not sure if you can, probably you can do it without having to pay. Let's try it. My friend. Instructions: you are going to be always positive no matter what and make my day better. All right. You can add knowledge. You could put some files about how, I don't know, happiness, about relaxation. I don't know, but I would not add it in this time. And you can test it. The day today is dark and gray. Look, the answer would be, what a great way to start the day. A great day means you have a perfect excuse to get cozy and blah, blah, blah. And then you can save it. And in this case, you can have it there next to you. I didn't pay, so it's really cool that you don't need to pay for doing this. And now you have your friend here in your gems. Every time you want to do something, you can write here. One thing I do a lot is, as you can see, I made some mistakes when I write. So in every language, I like to do is teacher teach English. I will give you a sentence and you will write it in a more casual and correct way. Even if I write in another language, right? Again, like, then we save it. You can start chat and you can say, hey amigo, how are you? Like, not in a correct way. And then you get immediately, hi there, how are you doing? This is great because you can have it in your phone and then you will be walking in the street and then you will be like, oh, how do I say this in this language? And then you write fast without thinking too much, even in your own language, and then it will give you the sentence and you can have a conversation with someone, etc., etc. There are thousands of things you can do with Google Gemini and with the others. In terms of activity, you can turn off your activity, delete all the things that you are doing. That's also really important. You don't want people to see sometimes your chats, or it's just too many chats and you just want to remove them. You can turn it off. And that's for Google Gemini. Now let's go and see Copilot. Copilot is, I don't know a lot about Copilot, but we will figure it out together. Let's go here. It should be similar. Message Copilot, quick response, think deeper. There are different models, but I think the normal one is enough. Again, it gives you some ideas. I'm not signing in right now. I'm just using it as a external user. Create a new conversation. Obviously, it has also to the left some things: discover, inspiration, labs, experimental AI, conversations is the same. How is the weather in Japan now? It's nice. I like that the image is always soft and gives you structure. Then labs, let's see what's it. Discover experimental AI initiatives from Copilot. Copilot appearance, some projects about Copilot. It tells you what they are doing. Vision is important. We will see it in the future. Also gaming, podcasts can be done, and thinking. So lots of things. I'm not sure if you can create here something like a gem or a GPT, but I don't think that's the main purpose probably here. Yeah, but you can still use it. Gives you a lot of information about things that you can do. And that's what I can see from here. Now let's try another one, the last one, because I don't want to make this too long. Let's go to Grok. Grok is another one that is famous right now. Probably I'm forgetting some nice browsers, but we see the same. You have also different kinds of options. I don't know what's the model takes time, so I guess it will give you better results. Files, I guess you can have your files here. If you saw in the others, you didn't have the option to see it straight. So here you could put PDFs about your cooking lessons or your schedule for your class. You could put it here and then you just ask, hey, when is my daughter going on holidays? And then you have here the calendar and it will tell you, oh, it's in this time. Tasks, a really nice thing. I think the others can do it, but this is just straightforward. You can create like a tracker at one time, like 150, you will get something. So let me write one. Let's say today at 10, every day, remind me to clean my kitchen. To daily task remain. So without signing in, I guess you only have 2, and then you can create your task, and then it's here. I don't know how it will remind you. You can test it. Really interesting. Also, you have projects here. Let's continue. Projects is just to organize your chats. I guess you can move to project, so you can create a project, and this is my project about health. Some people like to really be organizing these things. So you will create one, your chat, and then you move it to project, to health. And now when you click in health, you have all the chats that you have been doing, like tagging them. All right, and those are some of the things that you can do. With ChatGPT, I knew you could also create projects, but I don't see them, so I guess you need to be premium user to be able to do it. It was possible at least. And those are some of the things that are possible to do. Now, let me see if I'm forgetting something. I think this is okay for today. Let me come back to module 3, which was about tips and tricks of what you can do, show you around what's there, what's possible. In my next module, we will talk about generative AI, images, video, audio, and I will show you what is out there, some options, because there are so many that it will take me 1 week to just show you everything that is possible, but just for you to give you an idea. I see we took a little bit more time than expected. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, suggestions, let me know, and I will be happy to create the next modules. Now, I wish you a nice rest of the day and see you in the next module. Bye.